Let me ask you something. If you lost every dollar in your bank account today, how long would you survive? Most people in their 20s are one paycheck away from panic. Why? Because they were raised to fear money, not master it. School taught you how to memorize facts, not how to buy freedom. And unless you break that cycle now, you'll spend the next 40 years working for money, while the rich build systems that make money work for them. In this video, I'm breaking down the exact playbook from Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the rules the wealthy use to get rich young, and stay rich forever. If you're under 30 and broke, pay attention, because this isn't motivational fluff, it's a strategy. This could be the moment that changes your financial life forever. Rule 1. Don't work for money. Make money work for you. The poor and middle class trade time for money. The rich? They build systems. They build assets. Your job should fund your escape, not become your cage. Rich Dad taught that the second you sell your time, you put a ceiling on your income. But when you build income-generating assets, stocks, real estate, businesses, your money starts working even while you sleep. You're not supposed to work forever. Your money is. So ask yourself, how much of your time right now is spent earning? And how much is spent building? Rule 2. Learn the language of money. Financial literacy comes first. Here's what school won't teach you. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take it out. But most people in their 20s confuse their liabilities for status. They'll buy a flashy car before they buy an asset that cash flows. If you don't know the difference, you'll stay broke forever. Start here. Learn how to read a profit and loss statement. Understand cash flow. Master investing basics. And remember, your house is not always an asset. Your fancy lifestyle? Definitely not. Financial literacy is your sword in this economic jungle. Without it, you're walking in blind. Rule 3. Build first, flex later. Your 20s are for planting, not picking fruit. Rich Dad said, avoid looking rich. Focus on becoming rich. But everyone wants to stunt on Instagram. Let the world laugh now. They'll stop laughing when your investments start paying your rent, when your dividends buy your dinner, and your net worth grows while theirs stagnates. Discipline now, luxury later. Rule 4. Work to learn, not just to earn. Most 20-somethings chase the highest paycheck. That's a mistake. Rich Dad said, the most important skill in business is sales. If you can't sell, you can't survive. In your 20s, take jobs that teach you how money moves, jobs that expose you to business models, jobs that sharpen your people skills, leadership, and problem solving. Your skill set is your real portfolio in your 20s. The money comes later. Rule 5. Master risk early. It's your superpower. You have something millionaires would pay for, time. That means you can fail 5 times, 10 times, and still bounce back stronger. Now is the time to start the side hustle, launch the business, try the thing that scares you. Rich Dad said, the rich invent money. They don't wait for permission. They move, learn, adjust, and repeat. Inaction is the real risk. Rule 6. Build assets, not just income. Making money feels good, but keeping it and growing it, that's the game. Every dollar that hits your account should be put to work, not for stuff, but for freedom. You should be asking, how do I turn this $100 into $200? Can I buy a cash-flowing asset instead of another pair of sneakers? Can I make this money reproduce? You're not just earning, you're recruiting soldiers for your financial army. Rule 7. Taxes are the game. Learn the rules. Rich Dad didn't just make money, he learned how to keep it. Taxes are your biggest expense in life, yet schools teach nothing about them. The rich use corporations, deductions, and legal tax shelters. The poor, they pay first and live off what's left. If you want to win in this game, start learning how corporations protect and grow wealth, how to legally reduce your tax burden, why the rich use debt, not salary, to stay free. Don't complain about the game, master it. Rule 8. Choose mentors over models. Your friends are broke? You will be too. Your parents are struggling? Love them, but don't copy them. Rich Dad became a mentor to Robert because he thought differently. He made money through ownership, leverage, and strategy. You need someone who can show you the ropes, not just hype you up. Your future wealth will be a reflection of the people you learn from today. Rule 9. Build systems, not just hustle. Hustle is great, but hustle has limits. Systems don't. The rich automate, delegate, and create machines that make money for them. That's why businesses, not jobs, are the #1 path to wealth. Even if you're not ready to start a company, think systems. Can you create content that pays you passively? Can you build a service with other people doing the work? Can you turn your expertise into a digital product? Hustle is fuel, but systems are the engine. Rule 10. Wealth is built in the mind first. This is the secret. You don't build wealth by accident. You become the kind of person who attracts it. Rich Dad always said, don't say, I can't afford it. Say, how can I afford it? One question kills your ambition. The other sparks your mind into action. Your inner dialogue is shaping your bank account. Shift your thoughts, and the money will follow. Rule 11. Stop saving for safety. Start investing for freedom. Poor Dad said, save your money, play it safe. Rich Dad said, savers are losers. Why? Because inflation eats your savings. Because the dollar in your bank account is dying slowly every single day. Because your fear of risk is costing you your freedom. In your 20s, saving is step one. But the goal isn't to stockpile cash, it's to deploy it into assets, into knowledge, into income-producing moves. The rich invest to escape, the poor save to survive. Rule 12. Use debt the way the rich do, as a weapon. Debt isn't evil, it's a tool. Poor Dad feared it. Rich Dad mastered it. Most people go into debt for consumption. The rich go into debt for assets. Student loans, car loans, credit cards. That's dumb debt. Leveraging smart debt for real estate, business, or investments that pay you back. That's how you scale. Learn the difference. Rule 13. Income buys comfort. Cash flow buys freedom. Chasing a bigger salary is like running on a treadmill. You're moving fast, but going nowhere. Cash flow is what gets you off that treadmill. It's what lets you say no to jobs, no to bosses, no to working just to live. Focus on rental income, dividend income, royalties, digital products, business profits. Every dollar of passive income is a brick in your financial fortress. Rule 14. Build before you broadcast. In your 20s, you don't need applause. You need assets. You need sweat equity. You need grind in the dark. Everyone wants to look successful. But Rich Dad taught, real success is quiet in the beginning. Build something that works when the cameras are off. That's what separates wealth builders from content creators. The world will clap eventually, but only if you give them something to clap for. Rule 15. The goal is freedom, not just fortune. Let's get this straight. The end goal isn't just to have a big number on a screen. It's to own your time, to wake up when you want, to work on what you love, to never again trade hours for survival. Rich Dad didn't teach how to get rich for the sake of it. He taught how to build a life that's truly yours, where money is the servant, not the master. That's wealth, that's power, that's freedom, and it's all in front of you. And if you're willing to play the long game and follow the real rules. Here's the truth most people never hear until it's too late. You don't get wealthy by accident. You get wealthy because you decide to stop playing by the rules that were designed to keep you broke. Right now, you've got time, you've got energy, you've got just enough naivety to take bold risks before life beats it out of you. But time doesn't slow down for anyone. And your 20s? They're not a vacation. They're your launch pad. Rich Dad taught this. Don't work for money. Build a life where money works for you. That starts with a mindset shift, then daily habits, then assets, then empire. Most people will scroll past this video and go right back to their distractions, but you're still here. And that means something. It means you're hungry. So don't let that fire die, because one day you'll look back at this moment and realize this was the day you stopped surviving and started building. Don't wait. Start now. Build the wealth that future you will thank you for. And remember, the rich don't wait for permission. They move.